Hello and welcome back to Code 60 Plays Live. Last time we played some Minecraft. Uh, hmm, we went exploring for started exploring for mycelium while also starting to get floor 25 started. Um, and it's matter of uh flooring done. But this time we are heading out to hunt down some extra items. Uh, this time we are in fact going to be going for stuff that I forgot to bring last time. Only thing I'd be worried about losing is the Silk Touch pick, but that thing's also heavily damaged anyways. That doesn't make- But today we are mostly going to be looking for mycelium in a mushroom uh island biome. So we are gonna be working on this back. Oh. And despite it having been a day since the last time, I do still have a good idea of how I got there and what my general path. But we will also be taking a complete and full advantage of the fact that we have a diamond pick and mining some of that obsidian we made last time and setting up some of the nether portals that have been on the way. Specifically, we are going to hook up the one where we uh turned all the lava into obsidian. That's going to be our first one. And we're also going to do the one that we turned around at, which was the negative 5,000. Uh 1,000 portal. And depending on what happened, we're potentially getting one of two results of this journey. One obviously is the mycelium, but the second one, hoping the my lead doesn't break. We'll also get our first of the apple mushroom slash apple cow, if I remember correctly. Hmm. Because we can't get to positive 10,000 without destroying the boat. We're gonna see if we can get to uh at least on Z axis. We're gonna try and see if because we will have to do boat stuff. That is what is guaranteed. And to more or less try lessen the chances of the boat breaking. for the lead breaking, we're gonna try and make sure most of it's by boat. A good chunk of it's by boat. If I remember correctly, the river is that way. We'll come out of this one, then it's two. Well, this no, this one doesn't come. This specific river will not come out. Once we hit the birch sandbank, we know we're right. Another thing that will be happening this session will probably be the mass ins and outs of the game. I'll be honest, because just to clear the the game cache, because I don't keep. I always forget to change the RAM value for Minecraft that it runs. Oh no! No, I thought that was a thing. Apparently, there's a thing of lava right there. Hmm, right there. You can just barely see a shape that's not completely dark. For why there's dolphins here. And here we are. Our first stop of the because these will help, especially at later points should I need, extra resources. The, and I'll even say the reason why I'm doing this now when it comes to uh the obsidian uh for things like for nether portals is technically, yeah, transferring, but part of the reason I was originally just waiting to do a good chunk of the stuff was, well, I do believe that nether should be slightly more when I activate, uh, certain enemy types. And there's only, or an extra. Or, ooh, no, I need a second. I forgot there's crying obsidian on the spot right here. Only thing I don't like is that crying obsidian does not count as another piece, as a portal piece, despite it looking like it could. That a portal is active. Leave that here. Should later just trigger it, see what I can find. Because I did mention part of my breaking of the nether rule and not changing it, immediately changing my things to a higher difficulty or is contingent on certain facts. Specifically creating warp gates just to travel, and two, if we got lucky and came across any upon immediate uh immediate sight. I'll start typing nether coordinates down later. But um that's the question. That's another warp block. Hmm. That's probably gonna be my only question when it comes to these items. Nope, that's soul sand. Uh, oh no, that's That one's netherrack. Crimson Nylium. But considering punching did not give me that, I think I just broke a. See here. Because if it is, that tells me what I. Oh, no, that's just netherrack. Okay. Good to know. I have to see what. I at least know this one has these. I'll need to figure out what causes these things because that did not trigger a lot of the things I was expecting to. So I don't know what their sapling type technically, or if I'll just have to mine down an entirety of that forest and it's a finite resource, which would suck. But the next little bit will, in fact, be to finish mining rest of the obsidian here, since that is, in fact, part of the requirement of the journey is just opening up any nether portals that are actually in the path. The true question is be underneath the portal. Is it deeper by one? And that's the other thing. Once we hit 10,000 at all, if we come across anything that would be. Give me this. Anything that would equal some of the better items. Uh or that my mind just farted. How do I put this? Once we hit 10,000, we are just gonna travel across the 10,000 yard thing, just and hopefully it will be a fast time to find the mushroom island once we hit that point. Now, if I remember correctly, when it comes to the nether, now this is before the nether update, so I could be completely mistaken at this point in time, and I shall admit that. Is the nether only has, if I, it is the overworld values divided by is if I remember how the coordinates work. The nether. Okay, we have some nether items to test out later. I'm pretty sure I need soul sand and nether wart. This is where it gets sketchy. I don't. I think we came this way. And I'll know if we're going the right way because we'll see swamp biome. Nope, we went the wrong way. Nope, nope. This is the wrong way, actually. At least it looks like it is. I think we went straight at that point. How could I tell? You were on the wrong side of the village. Made it fairly easy to tell. Maybe that's the best way I'm going to put how I am handling Nether at this point. I'm not changing my level. If I'm visiting the level area, it's for a specific item, but it's not for a resource at this or traversing. Current would be how I put it. It's for an event to for. From here, we will just kite left. First, I see a fairly intact. Uh, yeah, once we hit this point, we start kiting left. The only other reason I would use the Nether now technically is traversal, but it's if I completely get, which I shouldn't. I mean, it is completely possible for me to get re lost in the Nether because it's the Nether, and that area is technically more vertical than horizontal. Got a lot of lava just spilling out of random cliffside. Genuinely, some of the more interesting areas, just not Y00. And I think at this point we can just go straight across. uh, I'm like, that's not worth it. There's another one like somewhere up there too. That one actually is possible. That that isn't because you'd have to light fire, and lighting a fire underwater is a bit of a chore. Can't remember if it's technically 10,000 or 1,000. I have actually found a mushroom iron. It was a lot. It was a couple. Deep ocean, deep cold ocean. You're getting we are seeing some of the more extra islands time though because I'm loading a sub chunks that I didn't initially chunk in. Oh, I was hoping it would idle. Punk frigate. Another sea temple. Okay, we're close. And technically, I have to keep 10 as a safety measure. As a good safety measure, 10 blocks of obsidian, a requirement. Yeah, I remembered that. There we go. Finally at negative 5,000. Meaning if there are more nether portals, naturally spawned nether portals, they're on the ocean floor. And partially dumb and hard to reach places. You have to be careful. However, just enough. Oh, nope. I lied. Good thing I caught that before trying to use it. Hopefully it's not above a lava pit. Hopefully it's not above a lava pit. And simple. This one's a dick move based on its area. Tend to see what's bastion. Directly in a bastion. What? Holy crap. Directly into one of and currently these guys shouldn't go hostile. So trade. Trade has just been established. And we'll keep this because I can't guarantee the next one will have a thing of flint and steel. 5,000 more blocks to go. But considering it's taken me only 30 minutes and I stopped to mine obsidian, that's not too bad. It's just a lot of rowing, though. And that can be seen as there are technically two paths. If this doesn't go all the way to another ocean, you turn around. Begin. Or B, we create our own path. That's a little more uh agreeable than some other paths. Other paths I would have had to actually down the entirety. Go through an entire area just to get back over. Oh, not what I'm looking. We're only at 6,000. Only at 6,000 block value. We got ice spike, which means potential difficulty getting through due to the ice. I think this is where our potential going by boat path end up falling short. Yeah, this. Oh, we got a village. Yeah, that's probably not perfect. This is probably not perfect. Let's. If I can stop here, I might be able to quickly come back out if I were to find what I need. Just heard. So wondering. Wait. Ah, there it is. Like I hear you. You got red sand, tropical fish, or for a slime, a singular slime. Apparently, I put my headphones on wrong. I'm hearing right sounds come out of my in my left ear. I don't have any bones. Yeah, that's worth it. This I feel is a little more worth it. But before I say that, I'll head back out, right? Up into back out, take a left, couple left. Might get lucky. I was also hoping for the at least a local nether portal in some form or fashion. Could be in the middle of some of these areas though. Uh, I don't think that's worth it. Could get around there if it wasn't completely chunk filled with ice. The one time I would actually want TNT for exploration. In their ice flow area. That stops there. Is a more northern path, but I don't know if that just barely skirting six path. Hmm. Interesting. Podzol. Something I don't need more. I would have been able to live, but god dang. Yeah, no, that this is a trap. It's like, oh yeah, that's a Wrap in a half. Oh, random thing of terracotta. Ice flow. We'll see how bad it is. Done. Might be done if you don't get lucky on this left side. Okay. Ice graphic is completely apparently doesn't show a mining animation. Glass does. So that buggish. Huh. Might have been able to just know what's the sad fact is isn't it? Oh, come on. No. Better not. If it does this, no. If it regrows, no. Just get dead. And I was thinking of just making a cut straight down. Map 6,000. Oh, looks like this is where that journey ends. Black Deep. Uh, Now I'm knowing the truth in my heart is that I should have went the other path. Yeah. Back we go. The other one's on the shorter side. However, might get lucky on some of the things I empty map. And paper. Not what I was looking for. What I'm looking for a bookshelf. Stealing some bookshelves. They're not required for anything, but if there's a librarian, there is a high chance of the lectern and book. Okay. Fix path for these guys. That's a decision. That path. Leather worker. Leather next cap. Appears to be a house. Then I don't need the bread. What is moss? Moss means unique aspects. Fisher. And, and a grindstone hut. This is not the way I. But with how ice works, I'm probably hitting exactly where some of my old path might be going. Fine. Nope. Unfortunately, it seems like there's too much ice blows in some of these areas anymore. Sucks. Ice blows. God dang. It's a wolf. So I know where to come to though if I want a wolf. No, I don't think that goes further. I'm just a back fat. I kind of knew eventually I'd have to climb over, terrain. I wish it was sooner or later. Wishful thinking. Yeah, I'm at like 7D. Suddenly goes 10,000 up north. Misses all ice blows, whatnot. Yeah, I doubt it. Figured I'd at least try though. dead end. So yeah, and not even that far. I'm just gonna head to that other ice village, break the thing. Oh, something I could have used the cartographer tables for expanding each of these maps. But I think they have to be started first, though. It's that path, but that goes back at this point. Getting the mushroom is going to be the difficult part. But from what it looked like, I could at least get around that first uh first village without, you know, messing with, you know, height, terrain height, which is probably more so what I'd be about. That really does only leave one other path, one at least decently good path, I should say, because I've kind of followed everything to this pretty on. And it's just my luck that my outer wall is just an ice field. Just because get where I need to go that way. I'll take the time if I'm guiding an animal. That's only if I need to guide an animal or want to. Oh, for all I know, I'll find a different path accidentally. Back on an actual moving path forward, we're at 6,500. I know, yes, it's technically negative. I'm dealing with absolute value when I speak, typically. 60, or in this instance, 6,600 away from my previous, uh, from the village area, which is Y100, or X100. I can't remember if that's negative or not. River that way. I am this way. So going up. Technically, it's going down, but it's going up. Might have to go back up to that river I saw. Yeah, no, we're losing variables. That's a dead end river. Path on the bed. I was about to say, don't another village over here. River. Right, this way. If it's allowed and doesn't go into a dead end. Being followed by dolphins. Now, I'll say that is completely a bad thing, but okay. I have a feeling I have to go back. Okay. This was a dead end. Gonna have to go back. That's fine. Oh, you gotta be kidding. Is a shipwreck down there? Eh, Wait. Nope. Wrong path. Ah! I definitely saw the force feedback right there. No, I hadn't gotten fully out of the spot yet. Another jungle. Actually, I think that's the worst part about this seed. I'm seeing landforms and whatnot, but I think I've definitely seen in other older world servers, etc. And that's partly confusing the ever loving crap. So have a goal, get back to this previous ocean esque lake ocean esque area, and then there's a river two two left up. Okay, we're back in technically. So not that one. That was when I was realized I had to say second left. Issue is I'm genuinely thinking at that point where I can't really go other paths anymore because of terrain. No, that isn't it. It was a bigger uh river opening. This one? I haven't had to reset the game yet, so I'll take that as would be absolutely funny if I got a wolf just by accident. I'm just waiting for the game to load certain creatures by my base. That's oh starting to get the issue. There's a lot. My FPS 16. That's about normal. Minecraft, while good, is still not one of the more optimized experience. I feel it it can either be good or bad depending on the day, equipment, etc. Even on good equipment, be only single digit. Well, thankfully, wasn't gonna actually have to go that way. Well, let's see first. It might be a bad idea later, but let's. That works. That works. Short, simple, to the point, and it's ice. So at least it's not our IRL craft. Trust me, I've played that. I've played that mod, sure. I think it's a good mod. I just wouldn't. Definitely is limiting. A little more limiting some aspects. But some people like that. That's allowed. Man, I keep running into ice biome. And I'm like, can I get a mushroom? Can I get a mushroom? Oh, there's the taiga that would have alerted that, hey, how the sun is going down, apparently. There, dark oak, of course, taiga. 9 frames a second. I'm gonna stop at this island right here, and uh, at this point, we'll reset cache by putting out a couple seconds. Because yeah, now I'm having issues tapping ASD keys. While we do that, I'll send it to the Be Right Back screen. Saving world. Since it will take. Oh, okay. It's still saving. Okay. Game loading. Never mind. Game crashed. It's the latter. Uh, which is probably the true issue. It was causing getting issues caused. Okay. I hate to say it. I've been going the wrong freaking way. And sad fact is that it's closer than you think it. So now I have to try and figure out how to get back. Good thing I have ideas because, well, there's this thing called the Nether. And I'm 3,000 blocks out. So, I will every so often just use one of these just for an estimation purpose. But there are still older things that should try to estimate your chunk data based on your older chunk data. Yeah, about. So, I used it once upon a time ago for this one. I never actually looked up for, specific files. I'll be honest. Yeah, I can see why it's cheating. But it's also an estimate. Doesn't necessarily say what will. However, the estimate is it's not even 3,000 blocks from my own base. You heard that correct. It's not even 3,000 away from my own base on the Z axis. But, you know what? Since we're all the way out here, at, let's see, my current thing is 1,007. The field I'm looking for is to my north, another 3,000 blocks out. Actually, I can get to it, so I don't care. That's the sad fact. So, biggest tell from what I can tell, mushroom biome should a potential mushroom biome, and this I'm only doing this because part of it is just so that I can just finish this build I'm doing off. But the mushroom biome should appear about negative 9,600 at negative 780. Best part about the chunk data though is also what has already been loaded in. So it just makes things. This is sitting right exactly where. Hopefully I'm in the right. I should. The path, the most direct river path. Not exact. Oh, we got a jungle. We got an actual fortress here. Or remnants of a different civilization. Unbreaking, a couple things of wheat, and a whole lot of coal. Take that. According to this, I will need my shovel out because I will have to delete. However, here's the sad part: there are no uh trying to. And a spare axe. I'll take that actually. Leave the buried treasure map though. If I ever come back out here, I will. Maybe. Okay, this river's not exact. Have to remember, my entire thing is completely and utterly altered due to the fact that this is not originally 1.19 world end. That is something I will bring up. This is based on the older seed data of it being a 1.19 world. So I'm not gonna say, oh, it's. I give it leeway because it won't be. So about 1,000 more, and we need to head closer to the center. For all I know, I'll have to come back this way anyway. I think the only thing this using this guarantees though is I'm not gonna try and get him out from. Yeah, we're already value is 7 -7. Here's another portal. Not in a spot I'll want to build it at. That's for sure. There it is. Yeah, my seed type is not is a 1.19 seed, but it's been altered. So things could have changed. So this is why I'm not too much. And I've known some of these maps to be off anyway. Some of the backing stuff I've seen is off. Now you might be wondering why I'm putting these back. Well, this will grow back over and avoid uh letting mobs spawn actively on the island, with the exception of if I can find one. I'd like to. Apparently, there is a enemy encampment also somewhere. But shrooms. You guys like ah. That- well, that answers my question easily. Okay, we got what we came for. Time to head back, which is going to be the absolute pits because God, just to get here was a pain. Okay, now for the long, arduous journey back. Check. Uh, Been going for about an hour 30. So, and hopefully I'll figure out how to come back. One thing I should have done is put another portal here, but I'm not gonna care on that front. But in case you're wondering, the other reason why I'm not putting taking much faith in that, the river that we came just to get to this spot was supposed to be this long winding river point that never happened. It was a freaking straight shot once I found it. I'm like, ah, yeah, completely different. So that's why I was like, I'm not putting any faith. Oh, well, here's the mushroom. And the only reason I eventually looked at it was because I was ashamed. Like, I'm already 8,000 blocks. Game is having issues. Let's see what I can do to not get my game to die. Though, from what I saw on said map, might be coming back all the way over here anyway. So, some of those increases might have been a good idea. Of the at least the nether placements might have been a good idea. Okay. Pretty sure we came just straight out of here and just straight. 2,600. Know what's sad though? I'll be honest, I was genuinely hoping in the for the village nether portal that I unlocked earlier. I was generally hoping it was the other tree biome type, nether tree biome type because well, I need it. And nope, it's a bastion with trade. Now like of at least it's easy to get to. But now I can also start making some more weird changes to certain areas, specifically nether portal areas. Because as mentioned previously, one of the best things about uh the block I just mined, the dirt block type I just mined, uh hostile enemies do not spawn, allowing 4 areas to not have. This then allows me not to have to make, hostile certain areas in the tree not be hot. Won't have to be lit up because enemies won't spawn. Okay. Oh, that's why, because it's an because it's a square angle down, it would just be normal. Ah, I see. Comes essentially flat. Which is probably the issue I'm coming across is I should have made it 3 wide. Each side, the interior river 3 wide. And this is where we came from. And the only reason I say that is because and it's something I'm realizing is if it was 3 wide, there is at least a center point. But I then understand, oh hey, it's not oh, there's a center line through it. That's gonna not cause issues. If there's a oh come on. The fun part would be if I could actually take a polar bear with me. I'm not gonna try it though. Though now would be the time to do it because it stays passive. Shouldn't go into its hostile state. Okay. So all we have to do is head east at this. But yeah, as I ended up looking at in the search history. Yeah, apparently for that the seed data map, there was one of those mushroom shore biomes only 3,000 blocks out. Not even, because not 3,000 blocks out on the x-axis. That should be correct. Probably solve something. This area is actually fairly good. The only reason oh, this entire thing just kind of dropped, didn't it? It melted in lava. Okay. Okay. Fixing this one, and that should be. Come on. Oh, wow. This one actually refits almost perfect. You want some of the crying obsidian. I think it will look nice. I'll use some of the netherrack to reconnect this. I picked up from some of the previous outing. Let's see. I think the game just crashed. Okay. If you're wondering, am I actually surprised this is the spot I ended up in? No. Oh, we got a mushroom forest. That's at least good. I heard. Might have been my imagination. Huh. Hopefully this doesn't crash my game again. Nearly crashed the game again. Oh, hang on. I don't trust it not to be too deep. Oh, there was lava here. Do I do I trust it not to have been too deep? 2 blocks deep. No. Yeah, that was just an immediate. Oh, hey, hang on. I think this is also helpful because, well, I because of all my attention being on more so mining and crafting and forgetting about my lava stores, I'm essentially making up for that fact with some of these spots and using some of the materials I'm mining might also be useful for other things. Speaking, I need to. Think suspicious stew is uh gives weakness. If I remember, I might use it. You know what? Poison. I have a feeling it was bad. I just needed to make sure what I was getting myself in. Oh, had a feeling. Had a feeling. Had a feeling. There was the hidden 2 block. Motherfucker. Like, of course, there's hidden 2 block. I at least want the crying obsidian block. Yeah, I didn't even see the prompt for lava at all, so I wouldn't have even bet there was lava. Fortunately, I'm probably harvest that one. But by technicality, I think we've made at least a good chunk of. Let's see, with the 7 frying obsidian beds, in, not in my bottom bar, I'll have 38 blocks of obsidian. So overall, pretty good haul. That one's in a very specifically. You're gonna get screwed over by a random gas location. That is exactly what that spot is. That is 100% what that spot is. You're gonna get murdered by. Uh, right hand. This is not the path? Did I go up too high? Or is this portion of area longer than I remember? How did I get here? I'll know if I'm going the right way if I hit a ice flow section. Just thought that was the ice section. No, not that way. Everything's starting to look the same. Oh no. Yeah, no, this. Did I come at negative 6,000? I got distracted by the nether portal. I'll be. I think I went further up. There. No, no, no. Which means that spot is completely unnecessary, but that's where another portal is. uh, I did save it from game. Nope, nope, no, 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 no. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to start walking. Jesus Christ. The real reason why I didn't want to walk. Right there. That right there. That giant chasm coming out of literally no is the reason why I don't like King in Minecraft anymore. The caves update really did do wonders on my. Oh, there's a hit here. Hit there. Like I was always sketchy with ravines and whatnot, but they were not as super common. What I could remember. Now it's every like 3 feet. Oh, here's a ravine. Oh, here's a new ravine. It's just another cave. But should be getting over here to a beach. 200 blocks away. Yep. Okay. And you know something? That's south. That is south. Yeah, I can't. I went the wrong direction. I went north, not south. Because oh, I'm breaking the boat again. But we're at the exact. We're in the right spot. I had to go the opposite direction. Oh, oh, that's how. Okay. Yeah, I did that for no reason. Now, hate the fact that I was right. I was literally across from the right spot. And I think the remaining portion of this stream, because at this point, the last half, the last hour, will be just waiting for the mycelium to grow, but also testing what can grow on the block. Just depending on what grows on the block will dictate if I make a spot with it or not. Okay, this is our point here. I was kind of just following a more easterly path and just sitting on it. So now it just becomes finding which river I remember, or B, if I remember a specific river type, or B, uh, the river comes out in a good. I think most of this path, though, I'll quickly. I just went east, so I'm probably going to come out to an ocean. This should be the Extreme Hill Village that I was using. With. Yep, good, we're good. And with that, you just head this way. Man, I wish this was 14 and with auto run. Because, yeah, this is going to take a while. But we shouldn't have to get out of the boat any longer. And that will only take about 10 to 15. Hang on. Oh. Bliss Village is negative 3,000. We're only at 4,000, so I'm trying to go up at an earlier. my point of immediately going up probably caused an issue. The other sad truth, if what's my is correct. Um, well, yes, I came up quickly. Uh, I'm going straight. I would end up actually coming across one of the villages. This village, from the coordinates I put down yesterday, was at Z314. We're currently at Lake. Just another fishing rod. Just another item. Just another. God dang. Here we come. Super, super far out. Control. Keep. Uh, nope. Unfortunately, not there. I was trying to see if there was a T-bind for camera controls, but I'm not just using. That is one thing I think they could. I think I had to kick up. Yeah, no, I had to kick up a little more because this doesn't go all the way through. That is the one village that's right. If you're asking how the frick do I remember something that minute right there, I have no idea. Yeah, I couldn't figure out how to get back to the ice village. Don't ask me. I don't. I could not tell you how. Or no, here's the village. But still, don't ask me how I could figure that one out, despite not being able to find my way back. The best way, the jokingly best way, is my my understanding is far beyond your comprehension, as well as my own comprehension. Three stone generators. If I remember correctly, yeah. If it's lava on water, it's pure stone. But if it's water on running lava, or if it's lava on pure on a source block, water source block, it's stone. If it's either one is running, it will be cobblestone. If it's water on a source lava block, it is obsidian. I think is the table for that. Where's the buildings? There they are. Ta-da. Oh, I could go for alpaca. That is one I don't technically have. I don't know what they want ish. Well, I have a couple items. I have berries, I have wheat, and I have gold carrots. So one might bleats angrily. Huh. Answer. They don't do it. Oh, I have. Oh, don't tell me I'm about to get two and the thing that draws alpacas to you or other alpacas. Not berries, not wheat, alpaca or llamas. I find it funny. The thing that caused me to have two llamas is a llama. I must have parked here and yeah. I'm not gonna be able to vote. Oh. I sat on the llama in the boat. Okay. So we got one more of the solo animal type. Now coming back from this way is this one that we just sneak in to the left, just outside on the right side, but on I believe the left one, 2 block one. But the thing I'm thinking of doing with the mycelium, I'll bring this up is, especially if I decide to put a nether portal in base, the floor will in fact be mycelium to protect the area from straggling enemy types. Technically, I have two different dirt types. I'll have to see if the since I don't know, I'm going to have to see if the current one that I have, the nether dirt block actually follows grass logic. Because if it does, okay, cool. If anything can grow on it, oh, that works. Don't care. But I'd have to figure that one. We've been away from here for about 2 hours now, and the tree is still burning. The tree is, in fact, still burning. And it's not like it's a different tree, it's the exact same. Hmm. And now I still have to think about light source for the tree that I'm doing. I'm thinking of being dumb and making a spiral staircase type thing with deep slate and glass. For a stalactite, that would have lava in it. And then dripstone. And then jokingly dripstone on the bottom set. With cauldrons all around the center pit. Right before the ground. And then use things like glowstone or the nether glow type, not glowstone. Technically glowstone is also nether. The other one. The one that's in the trees actually. Would actually be interesting. Leet. Now this one won't disappear randomly. That's my only issue. I wish you could untame the wandering tradesman's llamas. Almost back. But jokingly, the last 30 minutes is going to be just to see if that map is in fact correct. I don't, well, I don't remember going that far, one, but two, if there is, in fact, only a 3,000 block difference, I'm going to scream. Well, and what I might end up doing is make a channel to that one just to make it, because from what the map was showing, there is a river. However, I would never be able to get to said river without digging. So my first thought is make sure I get enough like stuff for source blocks and just dig straight forward at a 2 block. If if the map is what I'll do, especially if I'm just trying to get animal type. Because herding animals around on under, you know, boat using the boats is in fact the fastest way to get an animal, especially from an island. And with that, we've gone from almost 9,000 blocks away back to base in about 30 minutes. But we did get a lot of stuff going to the 9,000 block area, though, so I'm not super angry. Especially because from what it was looking like, according to that map, if it is correct for the seed, um, there is a stronghold over there in that general area. So, you know what? That's fine. At least I know it's there. If it is there. But from what I hear, the end hasn't really, other than certain items like the elytras, the end hasn't really been needed for post stuff. It's still Ender Dragon be done, and then nothing past that. Jokers and elytras, and an Enderman farm. That's a mob farm. That doesn't count. Certainly, the next Minecraft update will include hostile weather pattern that can immediately nuke an entire area by meteor strike. How are there 3 of you outside? Llamas are normal animal type, so it's not whatever the frick the. Remember, make things 3 blocks high. The frog got out. It's the rabbit issue. It's the rabbit issue all over again. No, hang on. That's moving. That's gonna be moving over here. Or no, no, that's right. I think part of the reason is this specific front entrance, which I could just. It help. You know what? This actually helps. That's gonna keep happening. Okay, that's fine. Don't have to worry about that anymore. That's the only big thing I was. The question is if it will still grow. I have a feeling. Cherry blossom tree. Those things grow unapologetically, just grow into a thing. Okay. Let's throw everything away for the time being. Well, except for one. Finally got actual bushes. Oh. uh, other wart. That's one I'll have to check. You can go in there for now. Don't remember what the stuff is there. Put that stuff away. Bring that here. I think that's netherrack and not dirt. Process. I don't think fire chargers are technically a drop, but I'll put them there. Apparently both my leaves here. Just for giggles. Okay. Oh, of course. Anyways, um, Okay. So we're about to start getting over to the next one, just so that I can be ticked. And if you're wondering why I put the dirt, I just want to make sure what Crimson do. Nylium do. Man, it's been a bit since I last laid eyes on this side of the map. What I deemed cursed might in fact have been the ultimate state of, hey, you need to go further. You know what? No. It's a different path I'd like to take. And it's on the opposite side of this specific shore. Okay. This is where it's gonna get a lava. As the game decides it's going to have it again. Fine. Okay. That is down. Question. Uh, this already connected. Do I have to answer? Mean. Well, at least have an general idea of where I'm going and how to come back. The old classic jungle. Oh. And with all the area loaded up, it's starting to be the old classic jungle. Like, right. Reset. It won't have 10,000 blocks worth of crap anymore. Oh, nope. If you're wondering, yes, it did. If you're wondering, yeah, yeah, it did. It crashed again. I think the issue is I don't remember if I actively fixed the RAM issue. Potential random. And it's not like they're bad issues, it's just uh it doesn't initially set a good RAM limit, especially for a PC like mine, who's been, you know, or a good laptop like mine that has a good 12 gigs RAM. Say, like, and we're just gonna follow this uh, area for a bit. Don't think this is the right spot, but do I see another immediate water source? No, I think we're just further down. Yep, we haven't gone up yet. I had a feeling. One of these two spots will just be a spot where I just de-shovel everything. One for, obvious reasons of ocean transport, but two, uh dirt. I need dirt anyway, so it's not like it's that bad of an issue. Good to know though. The next time I go for an alpaca, go the opposite. Now we have a difference depending on how this uh river works out. Is the height of this next. Okay. Or there is something that I'm going to discuss later, if it is, in fact, thing that I think it's supposed to. If it isn't underground, full pod. Nope. Doesn't look like that's possible. think this might be it. Yeah, I went a little too far back there for what I was for. Um, depending on what happened, I think I can get a section. Nope. Deep in a jungle plain. Oh, Jesus Christ. Found it. So I'm gonna need that diamond. So, best way I'll say it is I'm gonna need a diamond double on break. And do not question more. This is the path that shall be followed. I'll need to connect the river to this lake. And then connect this lake to this river. Would have been funny if I caught the sheep right there. Oh, you look at that. More cherries. Hey, item population. The bigger. Here's our closest chemist, by the way. Actually, you'll have to come closer. Oh, there it is. Here's the other thing that's up here. Another portal. Battery. This is why you always make things 2 blocks high. Would you look at? Oh, never mind. I thought there. Curse of Vanishing, Bane of Orthopods, Efficiency 4 anti-spell. Unfortunately, no obsidian. There are only 3. Actually, I think that's. And I have everything. Correct. I think there might just be if we play around. You know. Oh no. Oh. Of course. Well, this side's generally gonna be one I can easily get to. Care too much about getting it done right now, but I was gonna say we have an oh, there's 2 crying obsidian. It wouldn't be that easy. But it's in the way. It's not. Lava on a cherry blossom hill. Uh, the oh no, no, that's a shipwreck in a freaking phenomenally perfect spot. Well, hello there. I get to finally see what you fully look like. Ooh, a clock, buried treasure map, paper, and feathers. Whatever. Thorns, respiration. Okay, I'll take this. Do everything else. Not the best, but not the absolute worst. And we have a stack of 64 dirt. Looking for about 2,000 to 3,000 blocks. because this will hurt. This will hurt after what we've just. For the past 2 hours. The hunt for mycelium and its pain. Oh, I think that's the first one I think I've seen generate. Pillager. Because not a single one spawns near me. Spawns. But we are now at about 1,000. Actually, don't need to go any more up on. Just need to go straight. In fact, I think maybe tilt a little down. Open ocean. Oh, that's nothing new. About 500 out. So, ah, I'm like, what did that? Oh, hmm. Huh. Not what I'm looking for. I think we're getting. I think Tails getting very. What? Will kick me in the frickin' dirt if we see it here. And all that time spent searching for an item will immediately go down the drain. Yes, but that is what I came here to look see and suffer in pain. At the sight of. Yes, this is exactly what we saw just an hour prior. Mushroom Island, or Mushroom Field biome. That is only 3,000 blocks out. My coordinates for spawn, for my spawn, were negative 100 on the x-axis, 240 on the y, or on z. It low. Quite literally did all that work for their one to be closer. However, because now I know that's closer, getting the mobs are going to be slightly easier, especially since I had to do stuff for certain aspects of my village anyways, specifically free. Um, and maybe if I'm dumb enough, two more. With different, maybe making different variants on how the tree's supposed to be built and look. I have to keep swimming for like 1,500 plus. That's the only issue. It's still far out, all things considered. However, it is not the whopping 9,000 that, in fact, has to have me go across things just to find. Yep, there's the pillager hut. Though I do know I will have to head back to the an ice area anyways, which isn't too hard. Thankfully, I know where all of them are. For the items for, specifically, I think snow would be a nice touch. Not as fancy as the one that I saw in Bedrock, so I'll say that. Now I know some of the issues that can cause like slowdown and stuff. I know that. I'm just thinking RAM might be a partial here. I did not give it enough. So the picture I have also does not fully encapsulate certain issues because of the one brain. Which is why I am I cut that small like 64 thing path over here. This on my way back though, I'm going to do at least one of the three that has to be done. Because technically, for me to get specifically certain, I was gonna laugh so hard if it and of course not worth it right now. So, but can bring it. I was about to say to just do server lag. There we go. And a good amount of dirt to boot. Now here becomes the issue. Here becomes the issue. Because now we have this entire area. And a singular line would be good, but height, the factor. I'm not even going to do this here because, well, I need the other portion. Because apparently, this area got stuck 3 times. Or, actually, so at the time earlier, I technically had. I have this spot here that I'm coming up. So I don't lose. And then we had to go all the way around here for a little before we hit the next. Oh, and by the way, there is supposed to be in could be in there for fun. Sometimes those things are genuinely hard. Just for a little quick up and over. We're not gonna go get to the other side. This has way too much where the other one is. The other side is thinner, how I would describe it. So we'll run that one as the normal function. And now I'll have 3 or 4 different pods type. Now the question is, which is going to be the big one, is how do saplings work for certain trees? Where can I find them? I like how I've essentially just overloaded this game as I'm streaming it. But some of the updates to the other areas will help. And having a 25 block high area will help a lot when it comes to tree farms and tree farming thing anyways. Even with a bunch of animals around. Let's get some stuff done here before I even think about trying to that thing. Second bell. Lag, lag, lag. Ugh. Let's see how the free how the new dirt patch. That would be a questioning if technically my thing is supposed to be like 3 or 4 blocks out or slash in. Oh, that's done. I don't have anything. Ah, but this was the piece I was looking for. Trying to grow, and that is good. But I think that is going to be it for today's stream. We did what I essentially all goals were kind of achieved in a former fashion today, or at least some of the major goals. Making sure I can find mycelium for the dirt on the tree, so that then I can start growing more pine, so that I'm not running into more podzol in the wrong spot.